Hello my fellow patriots, this is Alex with another Disabled Vet's Perspective, and this is just a quick video to remind everybody that I'll be going live tonight on another episode of Inside Veterans Affairs. I will have my extra special guest, Miss Belynda. She will be on the premises tonight, so there won't be any issues with computer stuff tonight for sure. So I hope you guys will take a minute and tune in with us and hear some of the issues going on in today's VA. Tonight's subject matter is going to be on the comparison between the Mission Act and the Choice Act. That both of those are the newest and greatest in veterans health care, so we're going to go over that and see about how things are similar and how they differ. So anyway, I want to make sure you guys tune in with me, especially you CLC, because I know last week you were in traffic and got to make sure you're there this time. So don't worry, we'll wait for you. But anyhow, a couple of things going on in the news, if that's what you call it nowadays. I think you guys all know by now that the roundup of the illegals is now postponed for 2 weeks. Apparently the Democrats got down and begged and got the president to stop, but I think there's more to it than that. I think the McKinnon, or I think that's his name, McKinnon or something to that effect, leaked out the information about these raids and backstabbed our president by doing so. So it's just another example of rhinos that are stuck within the system that we need to weed out. So at voting time, you can't just go in there and say, well, I'm a Republican, I'm going to vote down the Republican ticket. And same thing if you're a Democrat. If you're a old school Democrat, not one of the new psychotic liberal Democrats, you can't just go down the line and say, I'm going to vote Democrat. Well, with the two-party system, it's difficult to find another option. But you need to pay attention to this, because there are going to be people in wolves' clothing, and they're going to be calling themselves Republicans. And this has been mentioned by Democrats, that they want to run Republicans, what they call progressive Republicans, and then they would get voted in by people blindly going down the Republican ticket, and then they would get their Democrats in Republicans' clothing, so to speak. So you got to watch for that. And you know, if there are multiple candidates and it's a primary, if there are more than one Republican, don't just listen to the rhetoric. Look into these people. Take a few minutes and research them. I do it every time there's an election. I don't just randomly grab somebody and say, oh, that's a good one. They're gonna be flipped over and shaken out until their pocket's emptied. I'm going to look into them, and I did that with Matt Gaetz. I really like Matt Gaetz. I've met him many times now. We get along. He's doing a pretty good job out here. He's working for us people, and when he first came on the scene, I didn't know who he was. So I really looked into the man. He didn't have a lot of history, but he had some, and everything seemed to be fairly legitimate. So, of course, ultimately he got my vote, and I've been pretty tickled at myself for picking a winner that time. But anyway, this was just a quick video. I just want you guys to join us tonight. It's a pretty good show, a lot of information. I love having Belynda there with us, and all you guys do too, according to my views, which is kind of funny. You get twice as many views with Miss Belynda, but it's fun. We enjoy it. So y'all come out and join us tonight. And until then, y'all stay in the fight.